back at it again, and we have another one which Sav says with a very interesting title, to say the least. Yeah, I'm sure this is going to be quite the interesting video here, but with all that being said, let's dive in.
This is Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News. Now, I'm here today for a breaking investigative report about this sign. It's okay to be white. Now, these have been popping up all over universities around America, so I'm here today to ask students and people alike if they think this is hate speech, if this should be banned, and what they think about the actual phrase. Let's go find out. This poster...
The fact that that even has to be questioned is just, weird to say the least. Like, what?
has been put up around universities all over America. It's okay to be white. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, we have a lot of privileges as white individuals, so like be proud, do your own thing, but I don't think like posting that is necessary.
I'm not sure. I would probably resent that group or like the people that were putting it up, just because I don't think it's necessary, you know, and it seems a little extravagant.
I agree with you, although I feel that if that's their pride, then I think it's fine for them to do that, just like everyone else.
What do you guys think about it? How would you feel?
I agree. Everybody else says they're proud to be black or proud to be this or proud to be that. Why can't white people be proud to be white? Like, I think people equate white people that say they're proud to be white to them being the R word. Like, them throwing shade at all other races. And I'm like, no, other races do the same thing. I'm proud to be black, or I'm proud to be this, or I'm proud to be gay, or proud to be that, or proud, you know what I mean? So what's wrong with the white person saying it? I think it's because people try to read between the lines. You know what I mean? I think that's the issue. But let's continue on.
I think it's fine for them to do that, just like everyone else.
What do you guys think about it? How would you feel if you saw it popping up at UT?
I mean, obviously it's not good.
How come?
Because that's pretty right. I mean...
Look, see? He wanted to say it. He didn't finish it. He said, because that's pretty right. And then he stopped himself. But that was his initial thought. That was the thing that popped up in his head first. See? I knew it. I knew it.
It's not good.
How come?
Because that's pretty right. I mean, it's pretty racist, I guess.
Oh, well,
Makes
there
me
you go.
feel weird.
Yeah, it does make me feel
Like,
kind of weird.
You don't gotta point it out.
It's okay to be white. It's okay to be white.
Say,
I'm not sure how I would feel. I guess the sentiment is in the right place, but I don't think it's necessary to put up posters like that. I feel like it's a given in any society that it is okay to be white, and there's
No, it's not a given.
no like repercustions to being white, or
No,
like any
there
additional
is.
difficulties that they have to face.
I'd be disappointed
How come?
because it's I don't know. It infers that white people are oppressed in some way, and we are not. There's white supremacists everywhere, and a white supremacist would be the only kind of person who would put that up.
I mean, it's okay to be white. I got nothing against it. I mean, anyone can do like whatever they want. It's cool.
I'm Mexican, and people sometimes don't believe I'm Mexican because I'm white. So I think it's okay to be white.
Well, it's okay to be white. It's okay to be black. It's okay to be any color.
Thank you.
I think that would be fun.
That's a great lady right there. That's an awesome lady. From what we've seen, it's almost become like shameful to be white. Like, you should be ashamed, and you should bow down to everyone else because you are white, and you're not allowed to say certain things because you are white. And I personally think that's totally bogus. I think that's going backwards and not forward. That's just my personal opinion. So I like the black couple that had popped up there, and then the last individuals that were just on the screen. I don't see any issue with it. Do you guys? Let me know in the comment section. And if you do, why? I would love to hear your exact reason why. Because my thing is, like I said, everyone else says they're proud to be whatever they are. Why can't white people?
Well, it's okay to be white. It's okay to be black. It's okay to be any color.
Bang.
I think that would be fine. I mean, Why wouldn't it be?
I'm okay with it too. I think it's fine. I think it's okay to be black, white, yellow, it doesn't matter.
So the universities these were posted up at, this was being investigated as hate speech. What do you guys think about that?
Oh my God.
I think I understand why, but I don't agree with it being classified as hate speech. I think that anyone should be able to be proud of who they are, even if they're white.
There's a reason. There's the exact reason why, right there, why people should post stuff like that. Because if a white person does say that, oh my goodness, it's hateful. Like, wait, what? How? Like, it's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny because of how ridiculous it is, but it's not funny because of that same reason, actually. Just like, are y'all confused by that? I know that I am.
I mean, it's not hate speech, because when we consider hate speech, we consider a minority, and definitely it's okay to be black and it's okay to be white, and it's just a blank statement. It shouldn't be considered as something discriminative or hate speech.
I'm not sure if it goes so far as to be qualified for hate speech, but I think it's borderline, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know if I would go as far as to classify it as hate speech, but I do think that it seems to be taking away from other movements that are going on at university campuses, and taking away from the experiences of people who actually face difficulties in their everyday life due to their race. White
Well, I think that's part of the reason why it's being posted. It's because it's going a little too far in the other direction.
students don't usually feel
That's just my opinion. Like I said, I've seen white people try to be, or I've seen people try to shame white people for being white, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, you're not progressing anything. Like you're taking us backwards, not forward.
Students don't usually face difficulties every day based on their race or their class, so I don't think that I don't think it's necessary to put those posters up.
Well, I could see where some would think that, but I mean, I don't see it that way.
Do you think that if people are posting this sign or saying this phrase around campus, they should be punished for that?
Yes. Well, I believe in the First Amendment, so like if it's not like hate speech.
But I understand. But they're also like, it's vandalism.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that. I agree with that. But if like someone just happened to say like, yeah, it's okay to be white, I don't think that would be like hate speech unless they were directing it towards a group of people that weren't white just to like get some kind of rise out of them.
Yeah, that's who gets it.
I'm not sure how I feel about it being hate speech, but I just think it's incredibly unnecessary. As a white straight male, I know the advantages that I have in society, that I'm not persecuted for my skin color, my orientation, or my gender, and so therefore I don't think you need to rub it in anybody's face to say that it's okay to be white. We know it's okay to be white.
Hate speech in what context?
It was just posted up on polls and people said it was hate speech.
I feel like if the last word is okay to be black, it's the same meaning. It's okay to be black, it's okay to be white. We all have to learn how to love each other. So it's okay.
It's okay to be anybody you want to be. So.
Do you think it would be investigated as heavily if the sign said it's okay to be brown or it's okay to be black?
No, I don't think so.
How come?
I don't think so. Because there's already like a lot of movements, like Black Lives Matter is one of those movements that is accepted by a lot of people that I think people would just be like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I second that.
Do I think it would be investigated? No.
No?
No.
Not at all.
No, because, they're trying. Right now, it's not a good thing to be white in this day and age right now. So.
Do you guys think it would be as heavily investigated if it said it's okay to be black or it's okay to be brown?
No, not at all.
How come?
Just because the effort to represent minorities more is so much more because of the white majority. I don't think it's as accepted to be fighting for your ethnic pride, if you're white, just because there's less of a need to do so.
Yeah, I agree with her. I don't think so, because I think, I don't think that necessarily should be investigated as hate speech either, but I think specifically for other races, a lot of other races need spaces and communities to lift them up and to kind of come together and have that affirmation.
You think it's still being
Yeah.
investigated?
It will be investigated all the way. Here, yeah.
I say it shouldn't. I mean, the Black Lives Matter was a movement, and it's okay to be black. So then it's just the counter argument. And there's been history. There's been like Supreme Court cases where like white people have gone against the mainstream discrimination, and it's okay to be whatever you are.
I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. I mean, I think that if it said it's okay to be any other color, it wouldn't be investigated.
Nope,
but
it wouldn't.
If it's being investigated because it's white, then it should be investigated if it's any other color. Like, that's what I think.
He's exactly right. He said it right there. We talk about equality for all and inclusivity and yada, yada, yada. And that's definitely not the truth. Because when we see these things actually put into practice, there's not a level playing field. One group can do it and the other group can't. One group can put up a sign that says it's okay to be who they are, but another group can't. I thought it was about equality, though. What happened to that? If it's about equality, everybody should be able to post a sign like that without it being investigated. That's equality. That's true equality. So when people talk about equality, I don't think that's what they mean. They mean preferential treatment. They mean superiority. That's what they mean to say. But they try to mask it as equality. But what do y'all think?
No, absolutely not. No, 100%. Like, so maybe that's a little bit of a, I doubt it would be a double standard, but you're right. Like, if you posted it's okay to be white, people would be upset. If it's okay to be black, people are fine with it. But I think that is fine. Like, it's obviously black or brown individuals have been persecuted in this country for decades, if not longer. And so therefore to post something to say it's okay to be white is just like demonstrating that you really don't understand how much privilege you have in this country.
If this said it's okay to be black or it's okay to be brown, do you think?
I would love to ask him, okay, so if we're going to go along with what you said, I'll listen to you. Since black people have been persecuted for many, many years, how long do you think it would be okay for black people to be able to post something like that and white people couldn't? Like, how long would you say? 20 years, 50 years, 100 years? Do you think until the end of time? Because I personally don't think that's fair. So, like, what's the time frame for that? When could we just be equals? I would love to ask him that question. What do you guys think he would say to a question like that? What do you guys think the answer to that would be? Let me know.
I think it would be investigated as hate speech.
No, not at all.
I agree.
How come?
Because that's where the pendulum is swinging right now. They're overcompensating. We're overcompensating.
Bang. I said the same thing. It's swinging too far in the wrong direction. I mean, she said it in a little bit of a different way. They're overcompensating.
Yeah, agreed.
Would it be investigated? I want to know what the reason is being investigated. But if everyone recognizes it's okay to be yourself, then there's no problem with that. If everyone recognizes that, then it's no problem.
Do you guys think it's okay to be white?
Of course.
It's okay to be black, too.
Oh, I think it's definitely okay to be white. I just don't know about the organization and like the gathering of groups to like preach. Okay, not in white superiority, but just like to just come together because on a purely racial basis is just like unnecessary, regardless of race, but just like less accepted for white people because it's the majority.
Do you think it's okay to be white?
I do. I do think it's okay to be white. We should all be proud of our heritage.
It's perfect to be white. It's perfect to be anything.
Yeah, it's definitely okay. You just don't got to post signs everywhere for it.
Yes.
Yes? Yes?
Definitely.
Is it okay to be white?
I mean, sure, like do your thing. Don't be like mean to people or don't like use like your privilege to like do more than you should. But it's like, yeah, it's fine to be white, but just don't be a bad person. Like,
yes.
I really don't feel comfortable to be white, but I think it's okay.
All right, y'all, we talked to a multitude of people here at UT Austin, and I think we reached the same conclusion with mostly everyone. It is okay to be white. This is not hate speech. No one thinks that here. So luckily, the First Amendment is protected, at least here in Texas, hopefully all around America. And as with everything else, it's really the media that's hyping this up.
She said it right there. Bang. The media is sowing division amongst us. And, you know, throughout this journey, I've definitely seen that more and more because the media tries to push this one narrative, but when you actually go out into the streets, you get a totally different story. The media pushes, for example, voter ID, horrible, terrible, no good, very bad thing. But when you actually go and you talk to black folks out on the streets, because that's the whole narrative, it's going to discriminate against black people. It's terrible for black people. Well, why is it only terrible for black people and not everybody else? First off, which is what I've touched on before. But when you actually go and talk to them, and we've checked out several videos about that exact thing, or I should say displaying that exact thing, it's a totally different story. And I'm all for freedom of speech and that sort of thing, but it's getting to the point where I think there has to be somehow, some way that we can hold the media accountable for doing what they are doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're sowing division, and they know it. They're not all idiots up there. I don't believe that. So I obviously that whole situation is a very, very slippery slope. I don't want to get into a situation where we jeopardize freedom of speech, but sheesh, when so many people pay attention to the media, I think it's crucial that the media tells the truth and doesn't do exactly what it is that they're doing for clicks. Like, I think that's bogus. That's BS. But I just don't know exactly how to fix it. I really don't. Without, like I said, opening Pandora's box. What do y'all think? I'm sure there's a lot of you that are a lot smarter than me and have thought about this topic a lot longer than I have. So if you have any ideas on how to fix that situation, definitely let me know in the comment section below, because it's getting out of hand. It really is. And it's sickening. But as always, greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, kicking it with your boy today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. If you are interested in helping me find some of these videos on a daily basis, hit me up via DM, Instagram, or Twitter, or any other of my social media accounts. They're in the description box below. Peace and love. I'm out.